Alright, people, I'm going to tell you a little story. And you may want to look at this back at Valentine's Day because it really has a good Valentine's Day lesson. But I'm going to tell you a little story about a YouTuber. Let's just say for name's sake, his name was Bob. So Bob was a good YouTuber. He was just getting in. He was making crossover video after crossover video, even though sometimes they never were finished, and he had to rush. He had to rush his DC Saga one because YouTube again likes to spit in his face. But not the point. Okay. So, he met a friend of his called Crossover Fan Forever. He wanted to kind of see if his team of heroes across the multiverse could be used for a story he was doing. Although he never did get back to if he wanted to freaking do it or not. But if you know Crossover Fan, he's not doing crossover videos anymore. So, okay. But, while I was looking through some crossover videos of Team V and Bender's team, he saw a video about a girl that they kind of wanted to get with this guy, but it wasn't gonna work. So Bob, comforted the girl that left her a comment, trying to cheer up, because that's what he does. He cheers up people in need. He cheers up people in need. That's what he does. But even though it was, I wouldn't say it was obvious that this guy liked this girl on YouTube. Well, it was, but I guess you would probably see it's kind of obvious. He was her friend, but secretly he did have some feelings for her. Although those feelings would never be returned because she'd always go after this one guy that she couldn't have. And for a while, Bob, he tried desperately to try and get this girl to like him and not this other dude that didn't like her in the first place. But every time he tried, it would just blow back up in his face. So the guy in question blocks her. And Bob, being the kind of the superhero that he was gonna go tell this other dude off. Let's call him Ricky. He was gonna tell him off and say, dude, and the girl's name, let's call her, cool. Let's call her Rachel. He basically was typing this long thing telling Ricky that this girl's in love with you. You should do something about it, other than just shutting her away. But that got deleted when he tried to freaking send it in because YouTube was having issues at the time. And let me tell you, I don't know because I was there, but let's just say it was the most heartfelt thing he's ever truly written. But he never wanted to retype it because it was so freaking long. And after a while, Bob forgot. Bob actually gave up on Rachel because he figured if she's always going to go after Ricky, what chance do I have? And he met it. He met a girl named. He went on DeviantArt and he met a girl named Bonnie. She was an okay person. He really did like her. Then fate spits in his eye again, and a lot of crap happens with that. And he met another girl. But I will not mention her name because not even as a fake name because Bob really gets mad whenever her name's uttered. I mean, he doesn't even watch Sonic Underground. Let's just keep it at that. He doesn't watch Sonic Underground anymore because of that. But Bob, when stuff is going down before he got with his true love, he saw, last Valentine's Day he was steaming and angry about two things: the other chick and Christine, which once again was trying to get Ricky's attention. Until Bob just said, forget it. I'm gonna tell her how I feel and just get it over with. And he did. He he typed this very, very angrily message, and even though he kept, he did it, and she said, and he finally. She finally said, hey, you're always fond of me, how about we get together? But Bugsy was loyal to the other freaking girl. Bugsy was loyal to the other girl even though she hadn't been on previously. And trust me, let's just say Bob kicks himself every day for ever being loyal to that chick because he got stabbed in the back and lied to. So moving on, he said no. And that was the most hardest thing he could ever possibly do. Trust me. And he has made a lot of hard decisions in his life. And that felt like the most hardest he's ever made. So fast forward a few months, but Bob has left the chick because she basically didn't tell him that she didn't want to be with him anymore. So he finds out from one of her friends. One thing leads to another, and Bob is with basically his beloved, whose name starts with a freaking N. And he finds out that Rachel has found someone all her own, and Bob is truly happy that Rachel was able to find somebody. But to this day, Bob still talks to Rachel, and even though it's little stuff, he still talks to Rachel, and just talks to her, and still is her friend. But sometimes he thinks, what if he wasn't loyal to that one chick that lied to him? What if he did say yes to her? But then he thinks, my, they thinks, nah, my life is good now with the with the with the girl well, the girl I'm truly meant to be with. So Bob just freaking just says, I'm fine with my life the way it is, and I'm glad that Rachel found somebody, so I'm just happy the way things are. So, so yeah, the the moral of this story is never go after a chick that doesn't want to be romantically involved with you. People, it's only gonna end in tears, and I really just need to nail that point home. You guys think, oh, I can get this chick, I can get that chick, I can get this chick. But if they don't want you, man, you should not try to pursue. I mean, the the you should do it at least 2 times, maybe 3. But if she ain't interested. She ain't interested. You should not try to force it. You should not try to push it. Just leave it be. That's all you need to really do. You need to leave it be because it's only gonna end in tears. It's only gonna end in tears, and you sitting with your best friend whose name starts with a Z as you guys watch the Goonies because you feel like that was the only time things made sense. And if you guys understand, this story was about me. Yes, I'm Bob and Bob is me. And in one way we are one. But anyways, not but anyways, and my joking aside, seriously, dudes, if the chick isn't into you, move on. Okay? It took me like 3 months to realize that. Just move on because you'll find someone that actually wants you. The person that likes you for who you are, a person that you can really just talk to, and you can really be yourself around. And also it's pretty hot to boot. But all I'm saying is never go after the chicks that don't want you. Wait a little while. Wait for a while, and you'll find who you're really who you're really meant to be with. That's all I really have to say about it. See you guys later. Also, 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 if you guys ever wanted to know what happened to Ricky, yeah, he got with somebody. That's all you need to really know. But, oh yeah, I didn't tell you the other part of the story. And, but I don't think it needs to be mentioned. Just know, never go after the unattainable because it's only gonna end in tears. See you guys later.